The tape or something like that. Yeah.
It's going to be done anyway.
Yeah,
like
but no, but if you want to do it right, I'll go and get you a telephone number. If you want to speak to Bellways, speak to Bellways and they can tell you all the information they've got.
Right.
Because on certain trees on here, there's tags on them.
Yeah.
Which we can't touch at the moment. Because
Sure.
up to last week, there was no TPOs on anything.
TPO, what's TPO?
Tree protection orders. But the young lady at the end then produced a drawing, which wasn't quite right to the drawings they got. So everything what's got a tag on has been kept, like, everything what hasn't got a tag on is coming down.
Right.
Like, part of my thing is walking around here in the mornings, make sure that we can't see any nests or any birds, and I've given them the go ahead to go on certain trees.
You missed several.
You're not going to get everything, lad, are you? You know, we can only look at...
It's a crazy idea doing it in spring anyway, you know, I mean, that's mental. Like,
we've got no control on our kids.
No, but the
right?
ecology officer should really have more nous than just like, oh, let's chop all the trees down in spring when birds are nesting.
But the best thing, you're right,
that's mad.
But the best thing to do is speak to the owners of the ground, which is Bellway. So I'll give you a number if you want. If you want to speak to them directly, by all means speak to them.
Well, I mean, we've called the police anyway because I don't think it's legal because especially in Wales, you can't chop down trees when birds are nesting in them. I think that's mental. And there's a lot of like birds of prey around about here, owls and stuff like that, that are protected.
We haven't seen any.
Oh, they're floating around all the time.
But they're not in now. We've been checking trees. These boys are cutting trees every day of the week, like they know what to look out for. Like,
well, trees.
Yeah. But if you want to speak to someone from Bellway Homes, I'll go down there and get you a number if you want to.
Aye, go on.
Come on. Come.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not being aggressive.
No, I'm not.
You shouldn't have said you were going to stick the camera up my ass, man. That was really wrong. Like, what the hell? I'm not a bad lad, like, really. I'm actually looking out for the wildlife. And, you know,
there's no problem with that.
There's people there that are saying, oh, well, I thought the trees were going to stay. And everybody that I've spoken to around here has said, oh, well, I thought the trees were going to stay. Just chopping them down. And there's birds over there that are freaking out because, like, their young are probably going to kill them. It's not really good, like. It's fair enough about the houses, but... And
we're just a country.
You've left the only dead tree in the village.
There's a tag on it.
Oh, it should come down.
So if it's got a tag on it, we're going to know until they come back and tell us.
What, there's a tag on that thing?
But we know for the tag's on, like, so you can appreciate we know we've got no control, like. Once they told us, don't touch anything with a tag. Yeah. So we can't, like, but we've had to do is one up there had to come down for safety because it was leaning over, like. Sure. So there's a duty of care on certain things. Yeah. Like these ones, see the tag? The yellow tag? Yeah. When they do the yellow tag, you're going to keep it.
You're going to keep that? I mean, I'm not against you guys. You guys are doing your job, you know what I mean? You guys are doing your job, you know. Like, I'm not being aggressive or violent towards you or anything like that, but it just seems as though it was rushed through. The ecologist came out, told everybody that the trees were going to be kept.
How are you doing, alright? Good.
This is what the gentleman who I think is phoned you.
Right, how are you doing? Right, what's the problem here?
Well, essentially, the ecologist's been out and said that there's going to be a barrier of trees, as far as I'm aware from speaking to the other residents around about here. Right. It's going to be a barrier of trees, and so they're just coming out, chopping down the trees. Right. It's nesting season. Right. There are young in the trees.
Right. Have you have you spoken to the RSPCA about it?
Yeah, we've phoned them.
What did they say?
Yeah. They're going to get in touch with the RSPCA about it.
What are they going to do?
Well, I don't know because we're still waiting to hear from them.
Right.
But the thing about it is it's nesting season. I don't think it's actually legal that you can cut down trees in nesting season, especially in Wales.
Well, there's quite a few implications to it, but I don't know what we can do at this particular time.
I just said, because we've had well, we work for Bellway Homes.
Right,
Bellway Homes are going to do their thing. They've had their own ecologist out.
Right, yeah.
Well, they've had an ecologist out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I would have expected, yeah.
All we've got on it is an area which can't go in behind there. It's cordoned off because it's long tilted. Yeah, for that.
Okay.
We do a walkabout in the morning.
Yeah.
Before starting. No, you can only do a visual.
Yeah, of course.
And then we've had permission. We're told by the client continue cut down safely. So, but then there was a bit of confusion then on Friday where one of the residents came up and said, well, I've got a drawing sheds, certain trees to stay in, which are tagged trees. Right. So fair play to the client, said, right, until we get this sorted, because they're planned permission, there are no TPOs on site at all. Right. Yeah. So, as our point of view, anything with a tag stays up at the moment. Dead or not. Yeah. Right, okay. So that's what we're doing. We're proceeding with those works. Fair enough, which I would have thought, because ultimately this is what they've got to do. They've got to stick to their regulations. Yep, all right, on behalf of the people contracting them, all right, to build things here. If there's any issue between what you think is happening with these trees, all right, first of all, you need to raise the matter with any RSPCA or whatever they can do, or you need to go back to the people who are contracting these gentlemen to carry out the work, all right, and as previously done, all right.
What it seems like is that the owner has come in and said, no, we're going to have a barrier of trees around about, and the contractors come in and went, they're all pretty much going. And when I went out with the camera, then they stopped chopping them down. Now, I've seen birds over there.
What do the people say about this?
They're unaware that any trees have been coming down.
And from previous, they've put tags on the trees for the ones who are not coming down until they can clarify what's happened. Yeah, that's what the gentleman just said. Yeah.
Well, if they've done it, then they've done it without anybody's knowledge.
It sounds like an issue that the residents need to be taken up with the people who are contracting this company to do the work for them in this area. Yeah. All right. They've got their own regulations. I got no doubt. All right. If they're a big company building houses, I got no doubt that they've undergone the necessary work to make sure that there's nothing, no nests that they're disturbing that they shouldn't be.
Oh, there is.
All right.
I've seen the birds jumping about, freaking out.
You need to take that up with the thing, because at the end of the day, a bird flying into the tree is going to freak out when it sees a tree falling around it.
No, it's not like that. There's like loads of birds jumping about. There's obviously nests up there. We know there's nests up there.
Have you seen any nests up there?
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
This gentleman.
There's Neil. He's the
cool
gentleman for Bellway Homes. He's the contract manager, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Just to show that I'm not lying, there's an email which we sent around last week. A resident had produced a drawing showing trees to retain on site. Those are the ones with the tags, yeah? So, well, we are playing by all the rules.
Oh, absolutely. No doubt that you are, sir. I mean,
because I done a walk over at 8:30 this morning, so 1, 2 and 3 to say, no, we couldn't see anything visible. So I gave clarification for the works to go on. But it's also there between, it's about the TPO orders on the site, like, you know, it's things again spoken about there all the time, like, so. But have a word with that gentleman.
Aye.
Arrange a meeting, because
I think the residents here are not happy with the trees being felled. Yeah,
well that's,
you know,
to be honest with you, that's between you and Bellway's then, like.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's your?
Well, I'm not going to tell you to shove that up your arse.
Well, you shouldn't want to take my picture either.
Nice camera.
What's your full name, please?
My name